Next one, question number 41. ABC Fabricators has its factory located in Gujarat. It has temporarily imported certain goods from its customer located in China and re-exported them to China after carrying out necessary repairs without putting them to any use in Gujarat. So here service provider is in India, Gujarat, and the recipient is in China. So section 13. It is performance based service in relation to goods. If physical presence of the goods required, location where service are actually performed, otherwise location of goods at the time of performance. Now, so we need to see there are 4 exceptions in case where the physical presence of the goods required. What are those 4 exceptions? Exception number 1, if goods are temporarily imported for carrying out repairs or any other process and exported after repairs or any other process, then we will be taking location of recipient as the place of supply. Number 2, if goods are imported for carrying out testing or any other process in relation to pharmaceutical industry, then also location of recipient if the other conditions for export of service satisfied. Number 3, repair, maintenance and overall service in relation to aircraft and aircraft parts used for business, location of recipient. Then repair, maintenance and overall service in relation to vessels and its parts for business purpose, again location of recipient will be taken as the place of supply. These 4 cases. So here it is goods imported for carrying out repairs and exported without being put to use. So exception, so location of recipient will be taken as place of supply. So that is general provisions, and location of recipient is where? China. Supplier in India, recipient in China, place of supply China. If the other 2 conditions, that is consideration in convertible foreign exchange, supplier and recipient are not 2 establishments of the same person, then it will qualify for export of services. Okay. So examine what would be the place of provision of service. So location of recipient with the reference to place of supply. Now will your answer be different? Okay. Will your answer be different if repaired goods are re-exported after being put to use in Gujarat for some time? Yes. So if the goods are imported for carrying out repairs and exported after repairs without being put to use, then location of recipient is the place of supply. Otherwise, if it is used, then location where service are actually performed. What is the place where service are actually performed? So Gujarat, that will become place of supply. So location of supplier will be Gujarat, place of supply also Gujarat, therefore it will become intrastate supply. Correct or not? No, it will not become intrastate supply. Once you determine the place of supply under section 13, it will always be determined as interstate supply. Okay. So it does not qualify for export of service and chargeable to GST, and note it is an interstate supply. Why? If POS is determined under section 13, if POS is determined under section 13, it is always interstate supply. It is always interstate supply. Okay. It is always interstate supply, chargeable to IGST. Chargeable to IGST. Remember this. Once the place of supply is determined under section 13, it is always interstate supply, or it will not become intrastate supply.